on. Let me see if shit's popping here. Hold on. Alright, if you're new to my shit, I cuss. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. Alright? I know it's sports, but there's not enough liveliness in it, alright? So get the fuck out if you don't like it. YouTube, if you demonetize me purely for cussing, I don't care. I'm not making money off this anyway, so like I care. Why is this not? Hold on. 1 second. Okay. Interesting. Here we go. Alright. What is up? So, we are starting yet another 2K series. Again on 2K16, as some of you may know, some of you may not. This is my second series, I believe, on 2K16. Maybe not, maybe I've had more. But this one's gonna be a little bit different. So this is 2K16, if you couldn't tell, because Dame is on Portland and he's only 25. So the difference is that this is going to be 29 game long seasons. So it's not going to be 82. There's not a long commitment, and I don't plan on making this series longer than 5 to 6 years. Alright, and I'm going to shut the fuck up soon and get to games, but just hear me out for just a second, okay? So, here's the thing. We're going to be playing as the Blazers, and the reason why is I want Dame to win a ring and not go through what he did in real life. So, the thing is, we don't really have a great roster. So we have Dame, obviously. You know, he was the number 6 pick out of Weber State back in 2012. Great pick, obviously going to be the number 1 player on our team, our offense, no matter what. So right now the biggest hole is shooting guard, because we kind of need someone to fill the gap for Lillard when he's getting guarded or whatnot. So it's really between Henderson and CJ McCollum, who is averaging, I think, 6 points a game in his career, which is just a couple years. He's only started, I believe, 3 out of 100 games, so not a lot, but maybe he's ready. Maybe this is the year. So we're going to kind of go back and forth for the first couple games. But we got to remember that it's 29 game long. Excuse me. This is live, so there's going to be no edits. This is a 29 game long season, so each game is important. So we're going to be messing with the rotation almost every game, before every game. So with that being said, let's kind of go over this roster a little bit more. So this roster is full of former top 10 picks. So we have Lillard, we have CJ McCollum, we have, believe it or not, Chris Kaman. He was actually a top 10 pick, I believe, back in 2003. The Clippers drafted him. And the other top 10 would be Al-Farouq Aminu, who was a top 10 pick to the Clippers back in 2010. So not only do we have 2 top 10 picks from our own franchise that we've drafted, and we have 2 top 10 picks from the Clippers, which is amazing. So there's not really a lot of strong points in this. We don't have a lot of good rookies, so we don't have a lot to build off, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. So maybe this first year we kind of see how we do. Maybe we kind of start tanking a little bit towards the trade deadline. I'm not really sure exactly what we're going to do. So with that being said, I think really we're kind of ready to take a look at the starting lineup. So going into game 1, We're going to have Lillard start at the 1, Henderson at the 2, Aminu at the 3, Ed Davis at the 4, and Mason Plumlee at the 5, with Chris Kaman coming off the bench kind of backing up Miles Plumlee, or maybe even Ed Davis, whoever's kind of more tired. With CJ McCollum coming in, he kind of really played well in a scrimmage game I just played. I played a 40. I put him on the starting team because I thought Henderson would be the better player between the two. McCollum scored 23 points out of 40, so I'm definitely going to give him some minutes and kind of hope he can kind of progress a little bit more. We also have Noah Vonleh at the 8, the 8-man spot. Miles Leonard, Alan Crabb, Mo Harkless. I think it's Tim Frazier and Mike Miller to close out the rotation. We have a couple rookies on the bench. Luis Montero, who's an undrafted rookie actually out of Westchester Community College. We're going to kind of see maybe if he can maybe get some minutes halfway through the season, maybe earlier on. We'll see. We'll see. The other one being Pat Connaughton. Many of you may know who this is. He plays for the Bucks currently, as does Damian Lillard and as does Miles Leonard. How funny is that? Anyway, so he's not going to get any minutes. He just got drafted. We traded for him from the Nets for Steve Blake and the draft rights to Rondae Hollis Jefferson. So those two guys are both in Brooklyn now, and we have Pat Connaughton. So those are really our two rookies, one of which is undrafted, not to mention that Tim Frazier is also a undrafted player as well. We don't have too many, but a few. So with that being said, I think we should just be ready to get into our Raptors, and I believe it's going to be in Toronto as well. So this is going to be a tricky game. Hopefully we can win this game. We need to really kind of figure out game plans, whatnot. So it's going to be kind of a shaky game, but hopefully we can kind of come out with the win. Real quick before I play this game and have to exit or anything for messing up, we're going to double check. Oh, see, I almost messed up there. So All-Star 12 minutes, perfect, everything else. Alright, now we can get into this game. Alright, let's go ahead and see. We'll wear this one. Actually, no, it's a home jersey. Boom, we'll wear this one. So as you can see, the starting lineup again: Damian Lillard, Gerald Henderson, Al-Farouq Aminu, Ed Davis, and Mason Plumlee will be our starting lineup. The Raptors are also a really good team. I believe they were like the second or third seed team in the East last year.
Fans, Ernie Johnson here,
Excuse me. I hope they're not wearing a red jersey. I just now thought of that. But no, it's a home game, so they're likely not. Don't mind the occasional mic pull away. I'm not a professional, okay? I don't aim to be professional, so I'm cool with the lineups how they are. We're gonna kind of gauge all the other stuff. We're gonna go ahead and pause this because I forgot about the audio. Oh, doesn't look like there's any audio. Yeah, so again, starting five: Damian Lillard, Gerald Henderson at the guards, Al-Farouq Aminu, and Ed Davis at the forwards, Mason Plumlee at the center position. And for the Raptors, they have Kyle Lowry at the guard position, DeMar DeRozan at the guard position, Damari Carroll, Luis Scola at the forward positions, and Jonas Valanciunas at the center position. So to start the game, the Raptors actually got the tip-off. Kyle Lowry is going to try to get the bucket, but doesn't get it. And actually, Lillard got the rebound. So we're actually off to a pretty good start here. Let's go ahead and try to run a play. Oops. Let's go ahead and try to run a play here. Focus through Lillard, get to the basket. So I believe Lillard averaged about 7 3-point shots a game last year. I want to average maybe 8, but we'll kind of see how that... Oops, shot clock violation on Lillard. I got to be a little bit more cautious of that. Again, first game of the season, we're getting the bumps and lumps and all of that out, you know. But again, I want to see if I can get maybe 8 3-point shots off with Lillard a game. But again, we'll see. We got to see how the offense does with DeRozan taking a fadeaway shot over Henderson. It's no good. Lillard with the rebound yet again. He's going to pass it to Henderson, and Carroll gets it knocked away. Henderson, and he got it. So we are up 2-0 with the first minute gone in the first quarter. So far, so good. Defense looking a little shaky, but early season jitters, you know, it happens. Damari's open. Gets the ball from 3, passes it over to DeRozan. Deep 2, and it's good. Now it's 2-2. I really feel like if we can push the ball through Lillard, if we can see a lot of explosive plays through him, we will be okay. Henderson's setting up the screen, and we got Alfred Camino open in the corner. Deep 2, and it's good. 4-2. Let's go. All right. DeRozan's going to be carrying it, and Carroll got it to the hoop, but it gets swatted away by Davis. Let's go. Lillard's got it. Henderson's open. He takes the 3. No good. And the Raptors with the rebound. Lowry's going up the court. DeRozan with the slam. 4-4. So this is not looking super good for us. Again, we're kind of seeing Lillard play kind of the leader of the offense here, which is kind of more or less what we want from him, but not if he can't make shots. I would really appreciate if Lowry would just, you know, kind of get off me. Oh, give me that. Or not. I didn't see DeRozan pushing up there. Alright. Lowry passes it to Carroll. He gets it. That's a mid-range. 6-4 now, with about 9:20 left to go in the first. Alright. Again, we just got to run the ball through Lillard. He's the main playmaker on offense. We really can't do jack shit without him. We've already got kind of one shot up with him. Oh, screen, maybe? Oh, that's contested, but it's still good. Let's go. Lillard's showing why he is a top playmaker in the league currently. It is now 6-6, as you see there. The Blazers are 3 for 5 on shooting, where the Raptors are 3 for 6. Scola making it 3 for 7, though. Lillard yet again with a rebound. Lillard with 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist in the game so far. Already off to a good start, statistically speaking, for him. Yet it is still a tie game. Passes it to Henderson, takes a mid-range shot, and it bounces up. No good. Plumlee with the rebound. Dishes it out. Lillard pump fakes. Draws Lowry with the fake, and he gets the dunk. Let's go. 8-6. That is exactly why we need to run this offense through Lillard. That is exactly why. I mean, he's gonna show why he's the best player. DeRozan, excuse me, with the mid-range, and it's good. Tying it up again, 8-8. All right. I feel like I can cook Lowry. I feel like I can. No. Oh, give me that. Oh. Give me a screen. Nope. It's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Mid-range. No good. Alright, Luis Scola with the rebound. DeRozan passes it to Carroll. He takes it, and that's a foul. No good, but he still gets 2 shots at the free throw line. 7:22 to go in the first quarter. Tie ball game, 8-8 so far. it's been pretty even on both sides. Both have had some sloppy efforts on offense, I would say. But again, game 1 of the season, it's going to happen. So Carroll takes his first free throw and it goes off the front of the rim and it's no good. Misses his first free throw attempt of the season. Still 8-8 now. Carroll's going to attempt his second shot. Carroll is good on the second one, so it is now 9-8 with Toronto leading. We just got to take our time. We just got to not let Toronto get the ball. They have more playmakers outside of, just one. We really got to focus on getting Lillard the ball, so that's why we got to, mismatch, or really cause mismatches. Oh, that's a shot clock violation. And of course, Lillard got a dunk. Just my luck. So, last year, as you see there, Lillard averaged 21 points a game on 6.2 assists. The free throw percentage was at an 86.4%, which is down from an 87.1 the season prior. So hopefully he can kind of get that up. Maybe we can see him draw some more fouls. Damari with the sick fake out there. No good. DeMar. That's going to get really tough for me to say. But I will lock in, gentlemen. Lowry's guarding Lillard now. Henderson with the screen. Lillard out to the wing. Takes the shot. Deep 2. It's good. 10-11. Lillard is just phenomenal, really, at anything around the wing. If you let him near the hoop, he's good with layups too. DeRozan yet again with a mid-range, making it 13-10. As you see there, DeRozan outscoring the rest of his team. He has 8 points and the rest has 5. So he's clearly carrying the team. Lillard passes it to Henderson. He's wide open. No good for the deep 2. A little bit of a bobble there. Lowry ends up with the ball, however. Lowry with the jump shot. No good. Ed Davis with the rebound. And it is the Blazers' ball. Lillard feeling a little confident here. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. It is 10-13. He's trying to see if he can create something against Lowry there, and he takes a shot, and it's good. As we will now get a timeout. As you see there, Lillard's really starting to put 8 points in the first quarter. Maybe that's something that the Blazers can start, start a momentum off of, Let's see here. Substitutions. Let's go ahead and put CJ in. Allen Crabbe. I want to get some 3-pointers going, Noah Vonleh, he can come in. Chris Kaman. I like this. So let's go ahead and take the rest of this. Let's see. Defensive settings. Pressure on ball. Let's see. DeMar, pressure on ball. Tight. Let's see. Double team post. On catch. Boom. So we are going to body DeMar. Because Damari, we can cover up on him pretty quickly. It shouldn't be too difficult. Seems like Toronto made a sub here too. Corey Joseph's now in at point guard. Quite a few subs actually. Looks like just DeRozan stayed in. DeRozan and Damari. DeRozan yet again making another bucket, making it 15-12. So now CJ just checked in, so now will be a good opportunity to see if he's ready to maybe start seeing some more minutes as the shooting guard. I mean, he's got DeMar on him, so that could be a bit of a trouble for him scoring. He's going to pass it out. That's going to be turned over. DeMar DeRozan on the pick off there, and he's going to get the layup up and in. It is now 17-12 with 4:24 to go in the first. So the defense is starting to look a little bad here from Portland. They're going to try to see if they can't maybe turn that around. He's going to pass it to Vonleh here. Crabbe is out on the wing. Lillard's going to see if he doesn't have someone open. Maybe McCollum. McCollum's going to have to get the shot off. Shot clock violation again, but he made it. So if he had just gotten it off a second earlier, that would have been CJ's first three-pointer of the season. As you see there, last year, we averaged an 80% at the free throw line, and the Raptors averaged a 78. So, not really ideal, but hopefully we can kind of make that a little bit more efficient this year. Maybe kind of hit the 85%, you know. Nothing too crazy, but just, you know, just a little extra. Valanciunas in the paint. He's not going to be any good with the post shot, as Chris Kaman there had a superior post defense. Lillard with the ball there, as he has Corey Joseph on him. He thinks he's just going to take the shot, and it's going to be no good, as Patrick Patterson is going to get the rebound. Bet you haven't heard that name in a while, huh? Yeah, that's how old this game is. Patterson with the three, no good. Allen Crabbe with the rebound. Lillard's pushing up with the ball. Just over 3 minutes left to go in the first. Can Lillard get something going? He's been playing all first quarter. He's got 8 points. He's going to dish it to Vonleh. Vonleh in the post. Fouled by Valanciunas. That's a shooting foul. That's 2 at the free throw line now. If Vonleh makes these 2, that makes it a 3-point game. Let's see. It's going to be a loud crowd. We're in Toronto. Vonleh with the first shot. Up. No good. He missed the first free throw. So just like Damari Carroll way back in the first, he missed his first. Hopefully we can hopefully we can prevent missing the second one and make the second one. It's a very redundant sentence there. Vonleh with the shot, and it is no good as well. He missed both of the free throws, so it's still a 5-point game. Ross in the paint, it gets blocked, out of bounds, Raptors ball with exactly 3 minutes to go. How about that? It's been a very defensive-based game so far. Corey Joseph got the inbound. He's being guarded by McCollum here. Lillard in the paint with Johnson. Kind of a mismatch. Johnson with the pull-up. It's going to be no good. Chris Kaman again with the rebound. Lillard, he sees McCollum open. Who sees Crabbe open, who's going to get in the paint. It's going to be no good. Patrick Patterson yet again with another rebound. Johnson to the paint, and he slams it home. 19-12, as that's going to be yet another timeout.
MM.
All right, let's see. I don't really want Frazier in. I want Lillard in. We need to get closer here. By the way, what's up? I see you. McCollum's going to stay in. I don't know about Mike Miller. I really don't know about that. We'll put Aminu in. We'll go 2 big men. We'll go Miles Leonard, and we'll go Chris Kaman. 2 7-footers right there. Oops, my bad. Mike's way out. All right. Let's go Lillard. We're down by 7. All right. Aminu's going to set the screen for Lillard. Lillard's going to get open. He's going to take the mid-range shot, and it's going to be no good. Still down by 7. Johnson, he's driving to the hoop, taking the shot. It's going to be good. Now it's 21-12. The Raptors are up by 9 with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Oh, Lillard's starting to make Joseph look silly out there. He gets the ball knocked away. McCollum's out in the corner now. Dishes it to Leonard. Lillard's out open in the 3. Passes it to Aminu. Lillard open from 3. Takes the shot. No good. Kamen cannot come down with the rebound. Corey Joseph's now pushing the ball up the court. He's being guarded pretty closely by Lillard. Terrence Ross going to take the 3. It's going to be no good. Kamen with his 3rd rebound. Lillard's going to try something, passing it to Aminu. He's going to pass it back to Leonard. Not quite a lane there. Lillard's going to get by Joseph. He's going to go all the way to the hoop, and that's going to be an and one. Jonas Valanciunas with his 2nd shooting foul of the game. Lillard now has 10 points and potentially could get 3, as he had an absolutely sick layup and got fouled while doing it, and he has the chance to make that 3 points. As you see, DeRozan just checked in at the 3 for Toronto, so they moved him from the shooting guard position to the small forward position. Lillard, and he will make the free throw, so now he has 11 points. Now Corey Joseph's coming up the court. He's driving to the hoop. Patterson wide open from 3. No good. Johnson with the rebound. It's going to get blocked. Couldn't quite see who did that. Lillard's going to go to the hoop. He's going to pass it to McCollum, who goes to the hoop, who scores his first basket and puts the Blazers down by 5. It's now 21-17 with 49 seconds to go in the first. Corey Joseph now has the ball. He's going to pass it on out to DeRozan on the wing. DeRozan not really known for his 3, but he's been really good from the mid-range so far this game, as Chris Kaman will commit a shooting foul on Johnson, who will get 2 free throws, as it is 21-17 again. So if Johnson makes these 2, it then becomes a 6-point game. Sorry. Quick math. Be good in school. Learn. We will see. Up with the first free throw, and it bounces in, and it's good. It's now a 5-point game. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this second one now. Johnson, second free throw is good. So it is now a 6-point game with 37 seconds left to go in the first. So if we do this right, we could potentially have a 2-for-1. Lillard's going to go ahead, pass it out to Aminu, pass it back to Lillard, up with the 3, and it's no good. No good, but they still have time for a 2-for-1. Lillard, he's going to be guarding up on Joseph here. Pretty tight contested. Ross trying to wiggle his way through. Not going to happen. Joseph, nothing's happening for him. Lillard's clamping him up as he will drive to the basket. Ross open for 3, and it's going to be good. 26-17 with 4.4 seconds left in the first. Lillard's going to go ahead and go to the corner. He's going to shoot the fadeaway 3, and it is going to be up and no good. That is the end of the first quarter. I know I just stuttered my words there. We're just going to move right past it. It never happened. 26-17 is going to be the end of the first quarter. That is wild. That is probably one of the lowest first quarters I've had in a while. If you've watched any of my streams, you know that that is ridiculously low for me scoring and for me letting up. So, give me just a second. I need my caffeinated beverage at 9:20 at night. Don't worry though. There's supposed to be an interview with Patrick Patterson right now, but there's technical difficulties because this is the broadcast of the Trailblazers. We do not care. We do not care if it's not our team. Okay, so it's now the start of the second quarter. We are down by 9 points. The 3-point shot has not been on. Tim Frazier is now checked in at point guard. That changes a lot for this offense. Alright, Ed Davis with the pick and roll. Frazier to Davis to the hoop. Dunk! No good. Plumlee with the rebound. Up. No good. Carroll with the rebound. That was anticlimactic, to say the least. Carroll with the 3. No good. Plumlee with the rebound. Gonna dish it on out to Frazier. We don't really have a 3-point shooter out right now. That makes things pretty hard. Henderson is going to go ahead, pass it on over to Davis. Frazier. Got to make something happen. One. Gets it off, and it's good. Frazier hits his first shot. He is 1 for 1 on the day. 2 points. That's what we want to see from our backup point guard. Just come in, hit a couple shots, give Lillard his couple minutes of rest. Speaking of, his couple minutes are up. I just let up a 3 because I was doing this. Alright. Frazier, you're going to be out soon. Oh, there's commands. I forgot. So if you cuss, it will give you technical fouls. I forgot. I had an issue with that 2K14. I had a lot of fucking technical fouls. Blocking foul. Oh, Kyle Lowry. Okay. We're down by 10 points now with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Let me just check to see if my mic sounds okay. I don't want to sound like I'm, like, spitting in my mic. Let me just check to see if my mic sounds okay. Perfect. Oh, I don't want a 5-second. Okay, well, I would have rather had a 5-second than this. Damari with the layup. No good. And Henderson with the rebound. Okay. Alright, we have Lillard back in. That's good. That's how we know things are going to be smoother now. Hopefully. That's not who I wanted to pass to, but we'll take it. Get off of me, Lowry. What are you doing? Lillard is good. Okay, now we're down by 8. Lillard with his 13th point there. Rather, his 12th and his 13th. Lowry with a deep 3, and it's going to be no good. I almost called him Lillard. Did you see that? He almost made it, too. Alright, Lillard. Now with DeMar on him. Interesting matchup. Going to dish it out to Henderson. Yet again, interesting matchup here. Miller with the screen. No. Miller with the 3. No good. Plumlee cannot get the rebound. Again, I need to watch that shot clock. That is my biggest issue. At least I'm draining clock. That's the main thing. At least I'm draining clock, and I'm not allowing, like, a crap load of points. DeMar with the mid, and it's good. Puts them back up by 10 points. So there's yet another timeout. Who keeps calling all these damn timeouts? Makes no sense. Also, not to mention, I feel like we've barely seen Jonas Valanciunas all game. Henderson, you've really not been productive, I gotta be honest, bud. I gotta go with CJ, Mike Miller, again, Let's go Alfred Aminu. Let's go Harkless and Chris Kaman. Let's go with that matchup. Let's see if that maybe gets us anything. I don't know if that might help us at all, but we'll see. We shall see. I'm not going to explain what I was just doing. YouTube, don't worry about it if you're at all caring about this video. Alright, Lillard driving to the hoop and got fouled by Lowry. So he's going to go to the line yet again. And let's see if he can convert both of these. knock knock. Knock knock, I mean wink wink, knock on wood. If we make these, we'll be down by 8. Lillard with the first shot is good. So now he has 14, which is more than half of this team's points, but that is a-okay. We expected that. Maybe not on a nightly basis or on a game-to-game basis, but we expect it. Alright, Lillard with the second shot. It's up, and it is also good. So now he has 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. The fact that he has the same amount of rebounds as our backup center is a little concerning. Granted, our backup center was a first-round draft pick in 2003. So, take that as you will. Came in, got a block or a steal. I don't know what that's going to be recorded as. But he knocked the ball loose somehow and did not get the ball back. So, sweet. Alright. Scola with the inbound here. Valanciunas, you can shoot that 3 all you want. DeRozan with the mid-range. I don't want you shooting that. Scola, and he got fouled. Harkless. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to have one player on this team. I just know it. That's going to just... I'm going to lose it with. And the thing is, no shade to anybody, but I'm not going to be like my favorite team and hang on to one player. Is no good. Scola just missed the first rebound. That's good. So we are still only down by 8 points. So that's good. Scola, you can do all the exercising you want. I guarantee you it's not going to help. You can widen the feet out as much as you want. Do as you want. Not going to help. Harkless, what are you doing? Aminu with the rebound. Let's go. Lillard's got the ball. He's going to take the deep 3. No good. DeRozan with the rebound. Not taking deep shots like that. All right, Lowry with the semi-close, with the close jumper. Bounces off the rim, goes in. Now they're back up by 10. All right, come on. Chris, let's go ahead and get a... The pick and rolls are not working for me right now. McCollum with the 3. Good! Bang! Let's go! Alright, I'm gonna stop. I'm not that guy. I'm him, but I'm just not that guy. Alright. Let's go. Now it's a 7-point game. DeRozan with a fadeaway, no good. Let's go. Alright, Aminu with 2 points, 2 rebounds. I would expect hopefully a little bit more out of a starter. Yeah, we're not shooting that over Luis. That is not happening. Alright, Mo with the mid. Mo with the mid! Let's go! Mo Harkless, more like Mo Midi. Let's go! Alright. Now we're down by 5. Lowry's got the ball on the perimeter. Scola, get your ass out of the way. Lowry with the teardrop shot off the backboard and hits it. The fact that I said all of that and it came out fluently, I'm impressed. McCollum, take that. That is all you, buddy. If it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. Alright. DeRozan, 14 points on 7 of 12 shooting. Damn. Alright, Mo Harkless. No good. Alright. Maybe not so much on the Mo Midi thing, but you never know. Lillard, what are you doing? That's actually... I don't know why I was jumping so much. We're not going to talk about that. We're not talking about that. But why? Alright, let's see. Lowry, if he can miss both of these, that would be great. If he makes both of them, we're down by 9. So, and I'm realizing how low scoring of a game this is. There's 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. It's 35-28. Now it's 36-28. They went from a high-scoring football game to a high-scoring football game with a slight twist at the end. That's not normally the score around this point for me, but I'm okay with it. That means our defense is playing well. Either that or Toronto is just messing up all the concepts on offense. So Lowry makes it again, and now we're down by 9. Let's see what we got. So they took Lillard out again. I don't know who thinks they're in charge of playing time here, but that would be me. I am the manager here. We're going to pass to McCollum. He's going to go in. He's going to get swatted. Came in with the rebound. Came in, puts it up, and no good. Okay. So we have Vonleh who's checked in, and Crab is checked in. We have McCollum who stayed in, and it looks like that is... Oh, Aminu might have came in for Harkless as well. Oh, Alan Crab now to Al-Farouq Aminu. Did you hear that? Al-Farouq Aminu. Better get used to that name. Even though he only has 4 points, you better get used to that name. Because now we're down by 7. Don't let me get down by 7. That's when things start going bad for you. You know. I did not mean to do that. Are we putting Lillard back in? That would be... Nope, we're not. We're not. Why aren't we? Lillard. Thank you. I like CJ and all. I mean, sort of. Not really as a point guard, necessarily. I like him as a shooting guard. Crab with the mid-range, no good. Valanciunas is just going to bully us. He's really just going to bully us. That's not really what I want. Unless we can get him to take mid-ranges. Lowry, Damari, good. 10-point game again. 5 minutes left to go in the second. It's 40-30 right now in favor of the Raptors. Not exactly what I want. Alan Crab in the corner, maybe. Pick and roll. Miles Leonard. Ooh, got him. Nope, never mind. Patrick Patterson swatted the absolute shit out of that ball. Crab's defending. Now he's not. Vonleh's on Lowry. This is kind of a mismatch. Lowry to the paint. No good as he got pushed, it looked like, but we don't need to mention that. Lowry's going to have Damari Carroll on him. Interesting matchup there, if I do say so. Alright, Vonleh to the paint. He's going to drive, and it's going to be slammed home. 40-32. We're going to have quite the halftime. I mean, I don't know what I have planned. We'll see what happens for the stream. But I mean, in terms of figuring out what the hell's gonna have to happen in this second half, we just let up yet another bucket. We are shooting about the same as them. I think they've just hit a couple more threes than us is really the main difference. What is Lowry doing? I'm going to go to the rim because of that. Give me that. Easy money. CJ with 7 points now. Not too bad. He's on pace to finish with 14. He's now finished with higher, or not finished. He currently has higher than his career average. So that's pretty good. Get that out of here, Corey. Alright, Alan Crab with the rebound. Going to pass it to McCollum. That's not who I wanted to pass to. Crab with the deep three. No good. Out of bounds. Raptors ball. 8-point game. 3:19 to go in the second quarter. Not the worst deficit to try to come back from. I think really we're going to leave Crab in for a little bit, but then we're going to put McCollum in. So let him kind of run the 2-guard position for a little bit. And then nope. Where are you going, Corey? Jonas is going to 9 times out of 10 hit that. We want Crab to kind of play a little bit of the 2-guard, as I was saying. Not too much, because he's more of a 3, but just a little bit. Vonleh, let's go to the hoop. Give me that. Vonleh, what? Did you not see that? Did Vonleh not grab the damn ball? I'm not going to have that issue. Oh, okay, Vonleh. Okay, Vonleh, 2 back-to-back blocks? 2, though? 2? Alright, maybe I'll stop talking smack. Alan Crabb's going to go ahead and sit his ass on the bench for CJ McCollum. No offense to you, CJ. Or not CJ, Alan. Oh, ball got knocked loose a little bit there. Terrence Ross, you were wide open, and you did the smart thing there. Normally you would have chucked that thing. Glad you didn't. I mean, in the game, not necessarily in real life. Oh, CJ open in the corner. Gonna take it. Good! Deep 2 again by CJ McCollum. Now he has 9 points. CJ's really starting to catch a little bit of a pattern here in the first half, which is good to see. Just gave Terrence Ross his first 3-pointer there. I think his first. Now we're actually down by double digits for the first time in this game because of Terrence Ross hitting a random 3. Lillard with a 3. He's good. He gets it Whoa. He gets it down to a 10-point lead with 1:30 left to go in the first. Terrence, I'm not letting you hit another 3. Don't even try it. He's going to take a mid-range shot, and it's good, making it a 12-point game. Now Terrence Ross is trying to show that, maybe don't sleep on him so much, But we're here to show you that it's Lillard's time. He is always going to show up. Lillard with another 3 as he has 21 points in the first half. He just narrowed it back down to a 9-point deficit. Johnson is being guarded by McCollum. Not a good sign, as Noah Vonleh actually intercepted the pass there. That is perfect. That is great. Lillard yet again. He has Johnson on him. He's going to take another 3. Good! Let's go. Lillard yet again. Lillard with 24 points. Knocks it down to a 6-point lead. 38 seconds left to go in the first half. Ross with the mid-range shot. He doesn't hit, as maybe his hot streak's kind of starting to cool down a little bit. Lillard yet again. Lillard with a 3. No good. Off the rim. Lillard couldn't quite hit on his 4th 3-point shot in a row. Joseph with the ball. 14 seconds left. Maybe he's going to try to get all this time to just wind down, go out in the first half with the lead. Going to dish it to Valanciunas, who's going to go to the paint, and that's going to be no good. Leonard with the rebound. End of first half, 51-45. So my thoughts exactly are what I thought they were going to be. Lillard carried the offense, 24 points, hitting 3 3-pointers towards the end of the first half. Granted, I hadn't really shot too many 3-pointers with him. That's loud. Hold on. We're going to go ahead and look at the box score real quick. So I shot 9 3-pointers alone in the first half with Lillard. So we're going to maybe calm down on the shooting with him. We'll kind of take a couple more shots with him, maybe see, but McCollum with 9 points and Aminu with 4. Everyone else with 2. Except for Miles Leonard, Ed Davis, and Alan Crabb, and Chris Kaman, Mason Plumlee, and Mike Miller. Those guys have no points. We need them to score. That's the game plan. I have no other game plan. I really don't know what to say. Much the halftime show, by the way, guys. Don't mind the mic sounding quieter now, by the way, if you're watching in the future. It's halftime, so we're going to go ahead and watch the highlights. I'm going to shut the hell up, and we're just going to go ahead and watch. I tried to find the mute button, but I just now found it, and it's too late. But I'll keep that in mind for next stream. Lillard, 24 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists in that first half. Can you believe that? And we're only down by 6 because he hit 3 3-pointers in a row. Almost 4. That's incredible. We're starting the second half with the ball, too. Alright, Lillard's going to go ahead and take it up the court. We just need to go slow. I really believe that's got to be the motive here. You know, go ahead and pass, see all the options. Henderson with the fadeaway jump, doesn't make it. Scola with the rebound. Lillard hustling back on defense, guarding DeRozan. He makes the layup, and it is now an 8-point game yet again. Lillard yet again kind of carrying this Trailblazers team. As you can see, 24 points, a little over half the points of this team. Takes another 3, up, no good, as that's now 10 3-point shots that he has now put up. So he has shot quite a bit. DeRozan with a mid-range shot, no good. Henderson with the rebound. We just need to see some consistency on offense, and I believe we'll see this lead kind of come back or come down and eventually kind of start favoring us, essentially. 10:50 to go in the third. We're still down by 8. Damari dishes it to Lowry. He's backing up to the 3-point line. Why the fuck he's doing that, I don't know. But Lowry's going to go ahead and get a screen from Valanciunas with the mid shot, and he does not get it. By the mid shot, I mean mid-range. For those of you who do not know where I learned that, nowhere. I just made it up. Lillard takes the deep 3 again. I got to stop doing that. I got to remember. We can't do that. So Lowry now has the ball yet again. Damari with the mid-range on the wing gets it. Now it's a 10-point game, 55-45. Will any team hit 100 points? I don't know. Toronto's on pace to do it. We're not. That's a little scary, considering last year we averaged 102 a game. Damn you, DeMar. Gerald Henderson, run your old ass up the court. Slammed home by DeMar, and I mean absolutely slammed home. We're now down by 12. I forgot what I was saying. DeMar just kind of, ruined the point. Lowry's running down the court. He wants some too. He's going to get it. Yeah, we're down by 14 points now. So we basically need yet another Lillard miraculous 3-point barrage, which we just cannot do. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can't get something going in the paint, maybe get some assists up for Lillard. I mean, he's averaging like 5, I think, in his career, 5 or 6 a game, which is what he's at now. But he's going to get the ball taken away yet again. Lillard, you got to stop turning the damn ball over. All right, Lowry's going to dish it, and that's going to be a shooting foul on McCollum. I didn't even McCollum was in the paint, let alone in the game. I mean, I know I subbed him in, but I was not thinking that he would just come in right away. As you can see, Valanciunas shot a 57%, which would have normally been the league leading, but you have DeAndre Jordan, who's always going to take the closest shot possible. So he will always be in the lead. So Scola, you're not going to make that first one. Still down by 14, 9:20 left to go in the third. Scola's second one, no good. Vonleh, what are you doing? Pass the ball. Lillard's open in the corner, and he's, of course, going to run out of bounds. Because why wouldn't he? So it's still a 14-point game. As you see, Lillard's not shooting it too well. We kind of want that to stop. So we're going to see him shoot the ball less, potentially. Maybe in favor of McCollum getting a couple more looks, but we need to really not rely so much on one person, as he's going to see McCollum wide open. Damari's on him. He's going to take the mid-range shot, no good. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan should be on pace for at least a double-double at this point. So now Lowry has the ball. Crab's going to be on him. Scola's going to put a very weak screen on Crabs. Not going to work. Lowry's trying to drive. He's going to pass it to Valanciunas. No good. Crab with the rebound. Lillard, he's going to go ahead and get the ball here. Good old pick and roll with Chris Kaman there. Pass it out to McCollum on the wing. Good! That's another deep 2 by CJ McCollum. Just got to get them big-ass feet behind the line, and we'll be all right. That's all we need. So, really, I feel like that we should be a playoff team. I mean, it's a 29-game season, so every game really does matter all the more. DeMar's going to get the inbound. DeMar with the shot. Lillard gets the rebound, now has 4 on the day. He's going to pass it to CJ. He's going to get the shot off, and it's going to be good, reducing the lead to 10 with 8 to go in the third quarter. Again, I don't remember what I was saying, but Lillard has 7 assists. So he has 3 assists left to go to get a double-double and 6 rebounds left to go to get either a double-double or a triple-double. Lowry just hit an absolutely ridiculous 3. We're just going to move past that like that did not happen. We're going to go ahead and get it to McCollum again. Up and good. McCollum is starting to find a little groove out there. He is 15 points now, as that is now his second shot made in 2 possessions. He had 9 points in the first half, shooting it on 66%. We are leaving DeMar 2 open. Not going to hit the mid-range, though. McCollum yet again left wide open. He's going to take the 3, wide open, good! McCollum now with 18 points. Starting to kind of pick it up. Exactly what we need off the bench. Lowry's got the ball, just hit a crazy 3 that he would never normally hit. And maybe going to try to do it again. Lillard is on him, though. DeRozan with the 3, and it's good. You do not normally see DeRozan taking 3s, but it's good. Someone called a timeout, and my bad. I certainly hope that it is not my coach, because I'm going to be pissed. Do not pull CJ. Do not pull Dame either. Dame is playing like 40 minutes a game, guys. I hope you know this. Let's see. We're not going to go Al Freaking Mino. We're going to go the 2 7-footer. Actually, we're going to go Mason Plumlee at power forward. I know he normally doesn't play that position, but we're just going to have him play power forward. Mike Miller's also going to come in at small forward too. How about that? Alright, Lillard now has 9 assists. Going to pass it. It's going to get taken by Valanciunas. He was intending to get it to CJ there. Not going to work. DeRozan laid it up. Now a 13-point deficit. DeRozan has 23 points. He's catching up with Lillard in terms of points really quick, which is kind of what you would expect out of the 2 top scorers. And Scola fouled Lillard on the layup. Didn't quite go in, but Lillard has a shot for 2 more free throws. As we take another look here, Scola clearly hit the arm there as Lillard was going up, so that's going to be 2 free throws. First one's up and good. Lillard now has 25 points on the day. Second shot is up and good. That will now make it an 11-point game with 6:21 left to go in the third quarter. Lowry's going to have the ball. He's been playing a really good point guard all game, I will say. He hasn't really taken too many bad shots. He's been really passing it well. Mike Miller is going to go ahead and steal the ball there. Damian Lillard is going to go ahead and be in the paint and get the layup. Easy buckets, and now it is a 9-point game. Single-digit deficit. It's exactly what we want to see. Take our time, not give up any stupid shots. Teardrop by DeMar, misses it. Lillard with the rebound. 5 on the day. Going to pass it to Mike Miller. He's going to put it up and 1. Foul on Luis Scola. Shooting foul. Mike Miller has a chance for a 3-point play. What a possession by Portland. Mike Miller with the shot. It's up and good. He completed the three-point play. It is now a 6-point game with 5:40 left to go in the third quarter. Lowry with the ball, guarded heavily by Lillard. Lillard's been playing pretty good defense, forcing Lowry to kind of pass a little bit more. DeRozan with the mid-range, up, no good, bounces a couple times off the rim. McCollum's going to go ahead and take the mid-range, and it's good. 20 points for CJ. So now there are 2 Portland players that have hit the 20-point mark, and that put them down by 4 points. Portland's been on an amazing run here. DeRozan's going to go up. He's going to miss the layup yet again. He cannot seem to hit anything. Lillard's going to go ahead and take a shot himself, and it's going to be no good. Johnson now driving up the court. Going to go ahead and just give the ball to Lowry. Going to give the ball to DeRozan. Deep 2. Good. 6-point game, 4 minutes, 44 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Damian Lillard has a double-double, 28 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds. He potentially could get a triple-double in the first game of the season. McCollum now setting a screen. He's going to get the ball. He's going to take a 3. It's going to be good. 3-point game. Toronto is up 69-66 with 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. CJ McCollum with 23 points. Lillard with 28 points, 11 assists. Absolutely great show. Lowry bounces it off of Lillard's foot. Kamen's going to go ahead and dish it to McCollum. Up, and it's going to be no good. Still a 3-point game. Going to pass it to DeRozan. He's going to pass it to Damari, who's going to be no good. Plumlee with the rebound. Lillard's going to pass it to McCollum. Back to Lillard. He's going to shoot the deep 3. It's going to be no good. What an exciting closeout so far to the third quarter. Lowry's open for a deep 2. He's going to be good, putting them up by 5. 71-66. Toronto is up. Lowry with an 18-point, 7 assist, 2 rebound night so far. Kamen's going to go ahead and set a pick and roll. It looks like it's going to be poked loose by Luis Scola. Lowry's going to be running. Lillard's going to be there with the defense. It's going to be no good. Lowry with the rebound. DeRozan puts it up, and it is good. It is now a 7-point game. McCollum's going to go ahead and get the ball. He's going to go ahead and drive it up. He's going to act sort of like a faux point guard here. Lillard's going to get it. Lowry playing absolute lights-out defense on Lillard. Lillard's going to take the shot. It's going to be no good. Lillard just trying to make something happen, get a spark on offense, get them going, but it does not pan out. DeRozan with the 3. It is going to be no good. Miller with the rebound. Portland just needs to slow up a little bit. That's all they need to do. Lillard's going to have the ball here. He's going to go ahead and ask for a screen from Plumlee. He's going to go ahead and dish it to Plumlee, but not before a blocking foul from Johnson. Josh Johnson, I believe, or Joe Johnson. I think it's... He's been on one of my teams before. So Henderson's going to go ahead and check in now with Frazier in. We need to start running plays. That's kind of been like one of the bad things. Plumlee post up. Let's do that. Oh, we need to get the shot off. Henderson, he's going to take a mid-range. It's going to be no good. We need to get something going. DeMar is going to sprint all the way down, and he's going to hit the layup, making it a 9-point game. He has 29 points. We absolutely need Lillard in. That is without a doubt. Frazier, he's going to go ahead and be guarded by Corey Joseph here. He's going to ask for a little pick and roll. Dish out to Henderson. Nothing there. Going to try something against Corey Joseph here. See if he can't get something going. Gets blocked by Corey Joseph. Now he's going to be running back up the court. He's going to take the shot. Blocked by Al Farik Aminu. Ooh, I almost messed up his name. I got to get the team name right. Well, I got the team name, but the players. You get what I'm saying. Patterson now is being guarded by Plumlee. Ross on the perimeter. Corey Joseph now on the perimeter. 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Corey Joseph driving. Johnson with a deep two. Weird kind of bounce there. Don't know what the hell to call that. But no good. Lillard now has only 28 points compared to DeMar DeRozan's 29. We will see who finishes with more points as Lillard's going to drive to the basket and fouled by Johnson. That's his second personal. And now 2 more for Lillard at the free throw line. Lillard with the first shot up and good. That now makes it an 8-point game. Second shot up and good. Lillard now with 30 points, and it makes it a 7-point game. Oh, Leonard with the steal. He's going to dish it off to Lillard. Lillard's going to go ahead and dunk the ball. He slams it home, making it a 5-point deficit now. Portland is back in it. You can never forget about Portland as long as they have Damian Lillard. Cough, cough. They don't anymore. Lillard's now going to be guarding Corey Joseph. 5-point game, 50 seconds left to go in the third. Corey Joseph's going to drive. It's going to be an and one. Miles Leonard with the foul. 7-point game, clutch bucket by Corey Joseph. Let's see if Corey Joseph can convert the 3-point play. It's up, and it is good. Now an 8-point game. Lillard having an amazing night. Not even the end of the third quarter. 40 seconds left to go, in fact, and he has 32 points. Seeing if he can't make that even more by the end of the third. He's going to go ahead and drive yet again. He's going to go ahead and get the foul and one. Once again, Johnson with the shooting foul. His third now on the day, and one for Dame Lillard. 6-point game with a chance to make it a 5-point game if he can hit this. Lillard's shot is up and good after it bounces 3 times off the rim. Yes, 3. Now making a 5-point game. Lillard now has 35 points on the game. Remember just a few seconds ago, it felt like I said, oh, DeMar DeRozan has 29 and Lillard only has 28. Yeah, well, he has 35 now. He's going on a tear to end the third. Terrence Ross driving. Henderson's going to guard him, but not enough. 7-point deficit, 12 seconds left to go. Lillard's going to go ahead and just get the inbound, and we're just going to drain this clock. 6 seconds left. You best believe they're going to double team. Going to get swatted away by Johnson. Joseph with the half-court shot, no good. 80-73, end of third quarter. We need... So, start of the fourth, we give Lillard max a minute or 2 break. Maybe a 3-minute break, but I think we put McCollum at the 1, we put Crabbe at the 2, we put Alfred Camino at the 3, we put Miles Plumlee at the 4, and Chris Kaman at the 5. That's personally the lineup that I think we need to do. So we'll let Lillard run this possession here on offense, I think. Or sorry, on defense. But once we get the ball, timeout, and we're going to figure it out. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and do this. CJ McCollum, Allen Crabbe. Let's go. Offensive 3-second violation. Actually, we're going to leave Ed Davis in. And we're going to go Chris Kaman. So we're going to see how well CJ can maybe run the offense as a backup point guard. Maybe if we need someone to replace Lillard if he's hurt. They are double teaming McCollum now. That is crazy. Let's go ahead and get something going with Al. Ooh, Miles Leonard's driving. Not going to make the dunk. blocked by Valanciunas. Still a 7-point game. Lowry to the hoop. 9-point game, 82-73. We're going to go ahead and call a timeout. Full-blown timeout. We need to readdress this situation here. Let Lillard rest for as long as possible. Because, yeah, he's got little to no. I mean, he's got energy right now. He'll be alright. But we'll let him rest for just a little bit longer. I want Allen Crabbe at the 2. Actually, we're going to run a slightly big lineup here. We're going to go Noah Vonleh at the 3. Because I think on my original roster here, I have him as a 3. I do. So we're going to go ahead and run him at the 3 a little bit and see if maybe that gets us something. But yet again, giving Lillard a little bit of a break so we can get a spark out of him maybe later on in the 4th. Alright, let's get a bit of a pick and roll going here. Ed Davis, maybe. Came in the paint and one. Nope, just a foul on Valanciunas. His 3rd personal of the game. 2 free throws now for Chris Kaman. First one is up and good. His first point of the day. If he makes his second one, it'll be his second, obviously. Gonna let this sign go away. Second shot is up and good. Now we are down by just 7 points with 11 minutes left to go in the game. They're 18 points away from 100. I was saying earlier, I don't know if anyone's going to hit 100, but we will see. Scola with the jump shot, heavily contested by Vonleh. I believe that was Vonleh. Maybe Ed Davis. But no good. Ed Davis now with the screen. He's going to get the ball in the paint. Fouled by Valanciunas, his 4th now. He's getting in some serious foul trouble. That's yet another shooting foul. Ed Davis is now going to go to the line for 2 as well. Ed Davis's first shot is up and no good. He is 0 for 1 to start the day and season. We are still down by 7. If he makes this would still put us down by 6. It is up and good. So we are down by 6 with 10:44 left to go in the game. We just need to give a little bit of rest to Lillard. That's all. And then we can hopefully get a spark out of him. We don't want to overdo him with minutes to start the season, that's for sure. Lowry with the shot, and he got it. I stuttered because I was not expecting the shot. Looked like he was going to pump fake, but we are now down by 8 points yet again. McCollum driving. He's going to try to get a pick and roll from Chris Kaman here. Pass it to Kaman in the paint, dunking on Luis Scola. Send him home, Chris Kaman. All right, now he has 4 points yet again, down by 6. So Portland's slowly chipping away at this lead. Sorry if you heard that. I don't know what that noise was. That shot is no good. I don't know who shot that. I believe that was Damari. McCollum in the paint, blocked by Scola. No good. Toronto ball. Lowry with the shot. Never mind. He's going to pass it to Corey Joseph. He's going to get fouled by Allen Crabbe. Just surrounded by Portland players. And he's going to get 2 at the free throw line now. Corey Joseph's first free throws up and good as it bounces in. It is now a 7-point game once again. So now is when we're going to see Damian Lillard coming in, because we really need that spark, essentially. About 9 minutes left to go. We're down by 8. Not a lot has happened. McCollum doesn't seem too much like a point guard as he passes it to Ed Davis. Maybe he is, as he now gets it down to just a 6-point deficit yet again. It's been kind of hovering around that mark. McCollum passes it to Lowry. Scola with the pull-up. No good. Kaman with the rebound. 4.7 rebound. 7 total rebounds, on the day for Chris Kaman. McCollum's now guarded by Corey Joseph. Corey Joseph's really not playing the tightest of defense. McCollum pulling up, and it's going to be no good. Ed Davis with the rebound, puts it up, and it's going to be good. 4-point game, 9 minutes left to go. Lowry's now going to go ahead and pull up the court. He's going to be guarded by McCollum. You kind of wonder where Lillard's going to be at. 8:50 left to go in the fourth. Valanciunas with a crafty little layup there as he gets he increases the lead to 6 points, I should say, as now Portland has the ball. Crab's going to go ahead and try to find McCollum here. He's going to be heavily guarded by Lowry. Kaman yet again with the pick and roll. Kaman's going to go ahead and drive, and he's not going to make his layup, still making it a 6-point game. Corey Joseph's going to go ahead and drive up the court. Kyle Lowry is going to go ahead and try to get something going here. Passes it to Valanciunas. No good. Ed Davis with the rebound. Portland just has 2 timeouts, so they're really not trying to waste them if they can help it. Ed Davis with the mid-range, as that's going to be no good, as he was trying to get his 6th and 7th point of the game. Corey Joseph now being guarded by Noah Vonleh. Scola with the mid-range pull-up, no good. Vonleh with the rebound. McCollum now pulling up the court, asking for yet another screen by Chris Kaman. Chris Kaman's going to go ahead and drive, try again, and he's going to make it. 6 points now for Chris Kaman. That's going to be a timeout now called, as that's going to be a 4-point deficit that Toronto is trying to hold on to. That 4-point lead that Toronto is trying to hold on to. We have other plans, though. I'm telling you that right now. I like this lineup. I like the big man lineup, essentially. We have Lillard, not the tallest, but, he's 6'2", 6'3". The 2, we have McCollum. He's, again, 6'2", 6'3". Vonleh, 6'10". At the 4, we have 6'9". Kaman, he's 7 foot. So, sure, Ed Davis maybe should be at the 3, Vonleh at the 4, but Vonleh was listed as a 3 on my initial roster here. So, that's why he's playing the 3. And it's a 1-inch difference. So, I really could care less. Toronto now has the ball, as they are now looking at just a 4-point lead. Joseph trying to make something happen, passes it to Scola, fouled by Chris Kaman. 2 more free throws from Scola. Scola has been struggling from the line all day. I'm not exactly worried about this. So, not necessarily a bad thing from Chris Kaman there. Gotta be honest. Alright, Scola, let's go ahead and take a look. First attempt, up and no good, bounces off. Still a 4-point game. If he makes this next one, it'll be a 5-point game. But that'll be the most it can be. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look here. Scola getting ready for his second shot now. It is up and good. I believe that is his first make of the day from the free throw line. It's now a 5-point game, 89-84, with 7 minutes left to go in the game. He's going to go ahead and pass it to Vonleh. Unfortunately, he has no 3-point capability. Lillard with a tough bucket, as that now makes it a 3-point game. 7 minutes left to go. Lillard may just have to put the team on his back. That's exactly why we rested him, so he could be fresh for the final 7 to 8 minutes. Lowry with the drive, no good. Valanciunas with the drive, up and good. 5-point game. 6:48 left to go. This game is going to be going down to the wire. I can almost guarantee it. Pass it out to Vonleh yet again. Not a very good deep shot, so he's not really going to take the shot. Passing it to McCollum, up, goaltending on Jonas Valanciunas. 3-point game now. McCollum now gets awarded with the 2, so he has 25 points. That is quite the showing from McCollum off the bench for the first game of the season. Lowry now has the ball, guarded by Lillard, passing it off to Damari Carroll. He's going to go ahead and try to drive on Vonleh, and he's going to slam it home. 5-point game, 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Lillard's going to go ahead and drive it up the court. He's going to get double teamed per usual here. He's going to go ahead and get around the double team though, almost, until he meets Damari Carroll. He's going to go ahead and pass it on over to Ed Davis, getting it to CJ McCollum, who's going to take the three, and it's going to be no good, as he thought he might have been a little bit more open than he was. Joseph with the layup, and it's going to be good. Now that makes it a 7-point game with 5:42 left to go. We wanted Lillard to come in with the spark. We saw a little bit of it to start, not so much now. So hopefully we can see something. Uh-oh, that looks like that's going to be a jump ball between Kyle Lowry and Damian Lillard. So I guess we're just going to have to see. Lillard's going to go ahead and not be able to get it. Lowry's going to go ahead and get the ball back for Toronto, as he's going to go ahead and have the ball now, as a matter of fact. As he's going to look for a screen from Valanciunas, he's going to drive to the paint, take the shot. As a matter of fact, he's not. That's going to be Valanciunas. No good. Rebound by Lillard. He's going to be driving. He's going to go ahead and pass it to McCollum, who slams it home. 5-point game, 5 minutes left to go. Portland's looking to come into Toronto and take the victory for game 1 of the season in upset fashion on the road. That would be the perfect way to start the season for Portland. Skola's blocked as Lillard gets his 7th rebound now, as he's looking to maybe potentially get that triple-double after all. He's going to go ahead and pass it to McCollum, who's going to go ahead and try to maybe pump fake there. He's going to pass it to Lillard in the paint. No good. Blocked by Valanciunas. Lowry's now going to be driving up the court. He's going to pass it to Corey Joseph. Shooting foul on CJ McCollum. 2 at the line for Corey Joseph. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Corey Joseph with his first shot. Up and bounces in just barely. 6-point game. Toronto leads. Gerald Henderson comes in for CJ McCollum. Mason Plumlee comes in, I saw as well. Let's take a look here again. Corey Joseph with his 2nd free throw, up and bounces in again. 7-point game, 4:27 left to go in the 4th. This is a very important time right now. Damian Lillard has the ball here. He's going to pass it to Henderson. Drives to the paint, blocked by Scola. No good. Now DeMar DeRozan has the ball. Haven't really seen him all 4th quarter, likely because they're doing the same thing that we were doing with Lillard. Corey Joseph's going to try to go ahead and get into the paint. Not really see much. Now Carroll has it on the wing. Scola trying to get free in the paint. Sort of does. Gets the ball. Mid-range shot, no good. As long as he's shooting the ball, I think we should be okay. Passes it to Al-Farouq Aminu. Passes it back to Ed Davis. Now Lillard has the ball, and he's getting absolutely guarded heavily by Luis Scola and Damari Carroll. The double team is crazy here. Luis Scola driving. Corey Joseph now has the ball. DeRozan with a deep look. Carroll now passing it over to Joseph in the wing. Corey Joseph with the mid-range shot, up and good. 9-point game, 3 minutes left to go. Starting to get a little out of hand here now for Portland. Can they make something happen? That is the trick. Turned over once again. DeMar DeRozan steals the ball. Now he has the ball on the perimeter here. Passes it to Luis Scola. Passing it back to Corey Joseph. Seems like Portland's just kind of running around out there. DeRozan with the mid-range, no good. Plumlee with the rebound. Lillard going to go ahead and try to get some motion going here. Not going to happen. He turns it over yet again. DeRozan going to go ahead and take the layup and up. 11-point game with 2:27 left to go. This is looking really difficult now for Portland. They got to go down, score a 3, play defense, go down, score yet another 3. It's looking really rough for Portland right now. But they have Damian Lillard. That is the main thing. And CJ. We cannot forget about him, because someone's going to leave him open. Ed Davis with the rebound. Up. No good. Plumlee with the rebound. Aminu with the 3. Good! Let's go. We just need 3-pointers. It doesn't matter who puts it in. We just need 3-pointers. Valanciunas in the paint. He's going to make it. It is now a 10-point game yet again. Lillard driving it up now. He's going to try to get in the paint. He does. It's up. No good. Plumlee with the rebound. McCollum now with the ball. He's going to get double-teamed. Al-Farouq Aminu yet again with a 3. No good. They really needed that 3-point shot. Scola puts it up, and it is good. Scola making a tough shot there with 137, making it a 12-point game. Essentially almost putting this one out of hand here now for Portland. DeMar DeRozan yet again with another steal, as this is looking very bad for Portland, as they just seemingly have given up in the last few seconds here. Scola with a pull-up, and it is good again, and that might have just sealed the deal. That is now a 14-point game with 1:16 left to go in the game. Lillard's going to try. He's going to take a shot. Up. No good. Plumlee yet again with the rebound. Now McCollum has it. Lillard's going to go ahead and look for a shot here. Doesn't quite look like anything's going to come out of anything here. Lillard has the ball still. Driving. Seeing if he can make some space. DeRozan again stealing the ball, as that's probably close to 6 steals now for DeRozan, but we will see. DeRozan has the ball, driving to the hoop. He's going to go for one more, and that's blocked. Put up again by Jonas. No good. Put up yet again. Blocked by McCollum. Lillard's going to go ahead and look for the ball, get picked off by Lowry, as this is all but over. And it looks like Portland will fall to 0-1. DeRozan trying to get a final shot off there, but it does not look like that will happen at all. Lillard's going to go ahead and still get double-teamed despite the fact that the game is over. But Lillard still finding space, being crafty with it. 0.3 seconds left to go. If only we were down by 2, not 14. That would have been amazing, but nope, we end up losing by 12, 107-95 in Toronto. Close game. A lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to lose by like the 15-18 mark. But losing by 12 isn't the worst. That is absolutely loud. Close game, I will say. I'm very impressed, to be honest. Got some performances that I didn't expect and some performances that I didn't hope for. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of those real quick as soon as I can get these guys off the fucking screen. Alright, here we go. Okay, we don't need no post-game show. I am the post-game show. Alright. Perfect. So, DeRozan finished with 31 points, 5 rebounds, 13 assists. Valanciunas with a double-double. Lowry himself with a double-double. Just ridiculous. And again, DeRozan with 6 steals. But if we take a look at our team, which is the more important team in terms of this series, let's take a look at Lillard. Took 31 shots, took 13 total threes. It's good to see that confidence. We need to see more fall in. We lost by 12. If he hits 3 more of those, we're down by 3, which alleviates a lot of the pressure for everyone else. So Lillard and McCollum were like the 2 main players. So Lillard had 39 points, McCollum had 27. Lillard with just 1 minute shy of 40, which is fine. He had 13 assists and 2 steals, 7 rebounds, so almost a triple-double. McCollum with 4 assists, that's good. Lillard was responsible for 68 and McCollum was responsible for 35. So that's a lot of points that they were responsible for. I don't think that's an offensive stat now that I think about it, because that does not seem right. But maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, we lost. That is not good. I don't want to see the player of the game. Maybe one of our players. So I don't want to look at the other players. Nobody really impressed me. Ed Davis played well towards the end. Chris Kaman played well towards the end. But losing game 1 of the season to follow up the Nets and Boston is not exactly what I wanted. I wanted to win that game so that way I could go into these two hoping. Now we're 0-1 and we got to go to Brooklyn and then we got to go to Boston. And then Milwaukee comes here. So, how ironic. So, already off to not an amazing start. Let's go ahead and sim through this day. Perfect. I gotta be honest, I'm not really impressed with Tim Frazier. He, I think, got like 2 points. Yeah, 2 points on 2 shots. Not very impressive. 25 years of age with, like, I don't know, maybe 5 more years left to go in the league. Is that really worth having as a backup? Potentially. So we'll see. I think that could be worth it. I think that a few other of these players might need to get some minutes taken away. Alan Crabb didn't really perform too well to my liking. Maybe we give Pat some time. Who knows? Mike Miller didn't really do too much. He got an and one that was pretty clutch, but nothing too special or anything. But for the most part, we're really going to have to rely on Lillard. That's going to be the main thing. So yeah, with that being said, that's pretty much going to wrap this up. As you see there, Lillard is leading the league in points per game because he scored more than anyone else. So let's go. That's a good way to start. But yeah, with that being said, I will catch you in the next one.